The Cincinnati Bengals and their star quarterback, Joe Burrow, are coming off a season that left a bitter taste in their mouths. After a roller coaster 2024 campaign that ended with a 9-8 record and no playoff berth, the message from Burrow is clear. This is just the beginning. The Bengals are locked, loaded, and ready to announce their presence as true contenders in the 2025 NFL season. For fans and analysts alike, the 2024 season was a case of what could have been. The Bengals came agonizingly close to securing a playoff spot, but ultimately fell short in a tightly contested AFC landscape. But while the team missed the postseason, Joe Burrow's individual performance skyrocketed to new heights, solidifying his place among the NFL's elite quarterbacks. Yet, despite all his accolades, Burrow isn't resting on his laurels. Far from it. There's room to improve in every area, Burrow recently declared, revealing his offseason mindset. Movement, accuracy, spin rate, bigger, faster, stronger. All of those good things. The simplicity of that statement masks a dangerous truth for the rest of the league. Joe Burrow is aiming for an entirely new level of dominance. Imagine a quarterback already among the best in the NFL, now doubling down on refinement and physical improvement. The prospect is downright terrifying for opposing defenses. What Burrow is targeting could shake the AFC. At just 28 years old, Burrow is entering the prime of his career. In just 5 NFL seasons, his cumulative stats read like those of a seasoned veteran with a much longer resume. He's thrown for 19,001 yards, 140 touchdowns, and maintained a 68.6% completion rate across 69 games, despite suffering 2 significant injuries that could have derailed a lesser player's career. This offseason message, therefore, should be seen less as a humble admission and more as a warning shot fired across the bow of every defense in the AFC and beyond. Joe Burrow isn't just looking to maintain his elite status, he's chasing the best season of his career. The offensive arsenal is locked and loaded. The Bengals' chances at a breakthrough 2025 season aren't resting on Burrow alone. The front office has doubled down on building around him, locking up 2 of his most lethal weapons with lucrative contract extensions. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins remain Bengals, both under contract for the foreseeable future, preserving one of the most explosive wide receiver duos in the entire league. With Burrow's pinpoint accuracy and improving mechanics, combined with Chase's game-breaking speed and Higgins' reliable route running and catch radius, Cincinnati's offense projects to be a juggernaut. The synergy between Burrow and his receivers is undeniable, a key reason why the Bengals boast one of the most feared offensive attacks in football. What it means for Cincinnati's Super Bowl. Hopes. The path to the Super Bowl in the AFC is notoriously tough, with juggernauts like the Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, and others standing in the way. But a Joe Burrow-led Bengals team that takes the next step could very well tip the scales. The combination of a sharpened Burrow and a healthy, locked-in receiving core means Cincinnati can push the tempo, spread defenses thin, and score points in bunches. And if Burrow can enhance his physicality and precision as he promised, the Bengals will not just be playoff contenders, they'll be a nightmare matchup for any team in the postseason. The road ahead. Prove it on the field. Of course, all the talk and numbers mean nothing if it doesn't translate on Sundays. The NFL is a brutal league where hype quickly turns into heartbreak if performance falters. Burrow's comments should energize Bengals fans, but the quarterback himself knows that words won't win games. He must back up this offseason confidence with undeniable execution on the field. Whether it's refining his footwork to evade rushers, improving his throwing mechanics to squeeze passes into tight windows, or increasing his strength to absorb hits, Burrow has set an ambitious target for 2025. A warning to the NFL. The Bengals are coming. The message coming out of Cincinnati is loud and clear. The Bengals and their franchise quarterback are not settling for almost. After missing the playoffs by the slimmest of margins in 2024, they are hungry, focused, and prepared to take the next step. Joe Burrow's declaration of relentless improvement should send chills down the spine of every defensive coordinator. The Bengals are building something special, and if Burrow reaches the level he's aiming for, the AFC landscape in 2025 might look very different. For now, Bengals fans can hold on to one thing. Their star QB isn't just dreaming of success, he's engineering it. And that's a message the NFL can't ignore.